Hello, I'm Nick Lilo, District Forester for the Pinchot Forest District with the Pennsylvania Bureau of Forestry, and we're here at the Moon Lake State Forest Recreation Area. Moon Lake was previously a county park. It was transferred in 2015 from Luzerne County to DCNR Bureau of Forestry. Since then, when the department has taken over ownership, we've been working to transform Moon Lake from a county park to a state forest recreation area. Some of the first things we did, if you're familiar with this area, is we did a demolition plan to remove most of the former structures that were here. Phase one of that is complete. Most of the buildings are now gone. We're entering into phase two of our plan here to begin to develop the camping area and some of the other recreation amenities such as picnicking, boat launch, and hiking and biking trails. Part of our agreement when the property was transferred to the department was to continue to allow rustic camping. Previously at Moon Lake County Park, they had a campground with full amenities. According to our guidelines and our policy with camping, we manage under a rustic camping. We do have motorized campsites, but we don't provide any of the amenities. So part of that demolition I previously discussed was to remove those amenities and return the campground to a more rustic nature. We're reducing the number of campsites, reconfiguring the camping area to 10 rustic campsites. So there's more room in between. You have a more dispersed, rustic, natural setting for the camping. One of the questions I often receive and people often from the public comment on is that we don't have any garbage cans or dumpsters here. And that is part of our management strategy. We ask that people respect the land, and we have a carry in, carry out policy. You're free to use this land, it's public land. We're trying to make it so people can come and enjoy with a family setting. All we ask is that you respect the land and take home what you bring with you. Moon Lake is definitely a fishing destination. You can see behind me Moon Lake. It is a stock trout water by the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission, and also has an abundance of warm water fish. It has panfish, crappies, largemouth bass, and pickerel, to name a few of the species. It's visited quite often by area fishermen that come here for kayaking, canoeing. It is managed under Pennsylvania Fish and Boat and Department regulations where it is non-motorized. Only electric motors can be used on this waterway. We're previously in the process of evaluating the trail system, mainly a mountain bike trail system. We're working with our recreation program specialists and staff foresters that are assigned to the recreation program to evaluate this trail system, and also work with some of the clubs that are very active in the area with mountain biking to determine which trails we want to keep and maintain and which ones we should eliminate and mitigate back to a natural state to protect the environment and the natural resources in the area. This is a great place in our local area for families to come. Again, we're very close to the urban, suburban area of the Wyoming Valley, Wilkes-Barre, and the surrounding communities. It's an easy day trip from the valley. We're about 16 miles out of Wilkes-Barre City. People can be here in a half hour or less. You can bring your family here. We have pavilions for picnicking. We have a lot of trails for hiking, and they're not arduous trails. They're very light to moderate trail system. They're set up for family to use. We have fishing here. It's an easily accessible shoreline. It can be easily walked. We have a boat launch here where you can put in a canoe, kayak, or a small watercraft with an electric motor. The lake is not that large. It's only 50 acres, so it's easy to maneuver and get about and plan a day's fishing on. Moon Lake can be found as we're improving our website on the Bureau of Forestry website under the Pinchot State Forest. Contact the Pinchot Forest District office, or again, it's very well known being a previous county park. We also have new signs up on Route 29 that direct people to this location.
We are back at the Cabin Armory and Training Center in Plains. David Kaplan joins us once again, and for people who don't know, what is the Cabin?
Cabin is the area's premier indoor gun range. We have 19 lanes, 9 on the first floor, handicap accessible. We have 10 on the second floor. We have range safety officers on staff at all times. We have a gun shop, a gunsmith, soon to be installed a simulator, and we have a cafeteria coffee shop, which will be going within the next 10 days.
You have a full retail shop too.
Full retail shop of all accessories, guns, bags, holsters, cleaning material, eyewear, ear protection. We have it all here at the Cabin.
And one thing we did talk about are memberships, and we talked to Jessica about that a little while ago. What kind of memberships do you guys offer?
Well, we have two different memberships. We have a basic basic cabin club membership. We have a premium membership. Depending on how many times you come a month, I would say maybe if you're going to come 2 times a month, the way that our rates work, you would be paying $36 just in range time alone. If you are going to come more than 2 times a month, we do recommend getting one of the premium or the basic cabin club memberships. You save a lot. You get a lot of great perks too. You get some gun cleanings by our gunsmith. You get percentages off of classes and accessories. You get guest passes to bring people into the range. And you get unlimited range time in 1-hour increments, which is really cool too.
What's the difference between basic and premium?
It really just depends on what you're looking for. If you want to rent a lot of firearms, you want premium member hours, then I would say go with the premium membership. They're both pretty much the same other than the hours. You do get unlimited range time, like I said before, but it just depends on what you're looking for. With that premium membership, you get unlimited rentals. You still get the unlimited range time. You get a discount on accessories, a discount on classes. You get more gun cleanings, you get more guest passes. So it really just depends on what you want out of the membership.
As Dave talked about previously, you don't need a membership though to come here.
No, we are a public range. We are a public facility. So if you wanted to come in and just shoot, it would be $18 an hour. If you wanted to rent a pistol, it would be an extra $10 an hour, depending on what kind of pistol you rent, what kind of ammunition you're going to use. Eyes and ears are very cheap, it's about $2 each. Targets range between $1 and $2. It just depends on how long you want to spend here.
So David, Jessica gave us some great information on memberships, but how can people find out about the cabin?
Well, you can find us on Facebook, or you can find us on the web, thecabinrange.com. And you could also come down to 10 Pethick Drive. We're right behind Isabella's on 315 between the casino and the Woodlands. And you come and see us here, and we'll love to give you a tour and show you what we're all about here. Come on down to the cabin, get ready to lock and load.
Next on The Great Outdoors, we'll head to Pocono Manor Sports.